Hello and welcome to the third instalment of my European road trip from June 2025. I've got a mixture of videos and photos to tell the story. Last you left me in Andorra. I made my way from Andorra down to the city of Palencia in northern Spain, which is roughly halfway between Madrid and Santander. When my friend said, meet me in Palencia, I said, you mean Valencia? He said, no, Palencia with a P. So there we go. I discovered a completely different city in a different part of Spain. I moved on from Palencia, making my way back home. I headed north into France. Here we are in the city of Angers. I thought, oh, there's a Pride tram. I'll video that. Then 10 seconds later I saw another Pride tram. It appears that all the trams in Angers are Pride trams. I stayed at an Ibis hotel in Angers, which was very comfortable. I looked up the top thing to do on TripAdvisor while I was there, and it was to go on a tour of the Cointreau factory. So here I am in the gift shop, which is the first thing you see when you enter the building. All various special edition labels of Cointreau you can buy, and all different pre-mixed cocktails, different products they sell, olives, nuts, sweets, everything flavoured with Cointreau. This is the main room where the Cointreau distillation takes place. If you've ever drank Cointreau in your life, anywhere in the entire world, it was made in that room. This is part of the tour, which tells the story of the history of the company, which dates back over 100 years. They tell you all about the invention of the product, where the oranges come from, the different types of oranges that are blended. Here's the Ibis hotel where I stayed. It was kind of basic but comfortable. It didn't cost much more to add breakfast, so I did, and there's quite a good selection. I don't always add breakfast to hotels because usually it's rubbish, but if it's cheap enough I will do. Here's some pictures of some buildings in Angers, which was a really pretty little city. I enjoyed visiting there. There's a good selection of food there as well, including Vietnamese and Scottish, as well as the usual French fare, of course. Next stop on my way homeward bound was the city of St. Malo. I once went there with my mum about 30 years ago on a day trip from Jersey, and I remember it being a nice place. So whilst I was there, I drove into the city, parked my car at the train station and walked into the old walled town part of the city. Absolutely beautiful place. Nice, gorgeous weather while I was there. A little bit of cloud, but it was a lovely, warm day. The architecture is just beautiful, especially in the old walled city where I am now. I've just walked through an arch in the city walls there. It is very touristy. Lots of British accents, American accents, German accents I could hear. This is the hotel I stayed at in St. Malo. Word of warning if you ever book one of these, because they are part of the Accor group, but they don't have private bathrooms. So the next morning I made my way to the port, which is very close to that hotel. It's the reason I booked it. And here we are boarding the Condor Voyager to Poole in Dorset, which was 2 hours to Guernsey, 1 hour in Guernsey, then 3 hours more to Poole. UK immigration was completed whilst in Guernsey, which kind of saved time as we could just leave the ship on arrival in Poole. Thank you for watching the latest instalment of my European road trip from June 2025. I hope you enjoyed catching up with the countries that I passed through and what I got up to on that trip. I'll do a final breakdown and a summary of everywhere I went and how much it cost. So if that interests you, please stay tuned. That will come out next week. And please give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. And if you've got anything to ask or comment on, please do mention it in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching.